Hi all, it's Katie Crosby. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. If you are returning, hello and welcome back. Today we'll be talking all about prerequisites to co-regulation. So co-regulation is being present through kids' emotion in a dynamic way that is helpful versus one that hinders, harms, or rejects kids when they need us the most. This will be all from my lens as an occupational therapist and a coach supporting kids and families alongside my own personal growth development path, which is such a huge piece of the puzzle, probably the biggest piece of the puzzle, right? So as I was working as an occupational therapist in Chicago, I had a mentor that was super passionate about supporting parents first. Because if we miss out on that piece of the puzzle, it can be really challenging to get to the root of what is going on, and we miss out on all of the benefits of family ecology. I really work with a family systems model which wants all of the parts and pieces to be supported from the inside out, trusting that it will develop and grow instead of looking at behavior specifically and focusing on that and not having it be very helpful. Number one, the first prerequisite to being able to co-regulate is mindfulness. You have to be aware of your thoughts, reactions, and emotions and how they are so often lies. From a nervous system lens, we are wired to move through these things in the presence of others, especially as young kids who don't have the brain capacity to do so. So if we have adults who are swept away in their own emotions and triggers and thoughts, often lies about the kids, situations, or themselves, we really will be spinning wheels when it comes to moving through stress cycles and supporting kids to do the same and to build their brain in order to do that for life. If you are not mindful of the way that you are reacting or showing up in these interactions, you are likely to get swept into survival mode or old reactions rooted in the past instead of being able to be present with kids in the moment. So you are literally not in reality in the moment. You are in a psychological storm of so many reactions that are coming up to say, hey, hello, I need support, I need care, I need compassion before this kid gets any of your presence or any of your time and attention. We will default to survival mode, which can literally be old reactions, old wounds, can even be intergenerational wounds that are stored in our DNA. Fascinating and challenging. So an example of this is I was recently in Fort Lauderdale last week with my husband, and we had just picked up some breakfast, had some breakfast, and then had a smoothie, and we're drinking smoothies in the car, ready to leave the parking lot. As we paused to leave the parking lot, we sat there for a moment deciding where to go next. There was nobody behind us, so we were paused right there talking about what to do next. In the meantime, a man pulls in his vehicle alongside or coming at us and apparently thought that we were too far over or we weren't in the correct spot or we shouldn't be just pausing there in the middle of this parking lot, and had big sunglasses on and drove by and glared, stared at us on the way past us with big sunglasses on, so you couldn't really see the intention totally, and it felt kind of threatening. What in the world are you doing in this spot? Why are you standing there? And we initially had this reaction of defensiveness come up. Like, dude, we are here just living our life. Can't you do the same and drive on by and not worry about it? What is fascinating, and we had such a laugh about this because it's so eye-opening when lizard brain kicks in. And because he was feeling this kind of assertiveness maybe, or I would say aggressiveness, whatever was coming up for him, it triggered our defensiveness as well. So we can immediately go into that lizard brain. My husband said lizard brain, and it just made me laugh because how prone we are as humans, human nature and survival brain instincts will kick us into this defensive, resistant, reactive mode that just is not our true self. And fortunately, we were not reactive outwardly. This wasn't a huge deal, but kind of made a comment like, dude, what's your problem? And then quickly turned the conversation about, whoa, like it felt like we are all in lizard brain in this moment. That reactive brain state that will toss us into old wounding, old reactive patterning, and not allow us to show up in our truest self at the core, which would allow us to move through in a more helpful way. And we almost immediately started laughing because the hilarity of us comfortably sitting in this parking lot with our smoothies, him comfortably in his vehicle in this nice, lush, complex, and really we don't have any issues in that moment. But it felt like we are suddenly tossed into lizard brain by this person probably in his lizard brain, looking at things defensively, not that community-oriented element of our higher brain centers, but that reactive scarcity mode defensiveness patterning that pops up in the nervous system when we're trying to protect versus connect. So a very real life example of how if we aren't mindful of the ways that we are showing up over time, so of course we're human, we all make mistakes, we all will mess up, but if we are not mindful of our patterns, we will be tossed into that lizard brain, which can feel so chaotic, so confusing, and you will not be able to be present when a little kid is in their lizard brain, their survival brain, and really needs an adult alongside them to move through it.